Well, by the time any of you guys are seeing this video, it won't be Christmas anymore. But I just wanted to show off what I do every year for Christmas. And my guy's very not settled. I'm not pressing any buttons, so I don't know why he keeps moving so much. But we'll get him out of bed. And every year I like to start off in Tinsel Towers. This is the upgraded apartment. But the reason I start in Tinsel Towers is because the first apartment I had in the game, after doing the heists with my friends, was the original Tinsel Towers top floor apartment, which obviously didn't look like this. And then I always get into this stupid outfit that I have saved all year round. It'll be probably towards the bottom, or maybe not. Humbug. Oh, it was near the top. I didn't even see it. The idea is that he's dressed a bit like Scrooge. I definitely need to upgrade how he looks because it's been a while since I played on PC. And they've added more stuff that you can look like now. The game's quite quiet as well, just because I've turned it down in my recording, so hopefully you can still hear it a bit. So, normally, I would just go straight out for the walk, but I wanted to show you guys that this is Tinsel Towers, you know, it's tinsel for Christmas. And these are like my toys. So I like vans. That's my A-Team van. That's my Scooby-Doo van. Those are two vans that I've not upgraded. It's my Christmas Karuma and my Christmas sleigh. And then, what's the number plate on it? Come into town. Yeah. And does this one got a number plate? I don't think so. Oh yeah, come into town again. I'm not going to drive off in this. But I just want to show you. I've got the Christmas horn on it, as always. But anyway, I'll go out the garage door. I normally start off at the main door, but sometimes I do start at the garage. It's usually nighttime when I start this walk by coincidence, but today it just happens to be sunny. And I'm kind of glad with that, because for the last few years I've done this tradition, and I don't know, every time I've done it I've felt quite sad. It's kind of, I've thought, is it the last time I'm going to do this tradition? You know, the walk in the snow. And this year I've heard that this is the last year that GTA Online will have snow. I don't know if that's true or not. But if it is, maybe let's make it a happy one instead of the normal sad one that you'd get the night before Christmas. Hello. It's actually just past midnight, so Merry Christmas to everyone. A bit belated by the time this video comes out. There's people walking the street. My general rule is to not run unless I'm crossing a road or whatever, just so I don't get hit by an NPC. And I literally just walk around. It's usually a lot quieter as well because, like I said, the walk is usually at night. I take roughly the same path, but because I do this once a year, I'm obviously not going to remember the exact path I take every year. And then I'll just walk across here. I like how they actually stop because I'm crossing on the actual crossing. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll keep following the crossings, I think, this year. Just take it nice and easy. I've got all day. Often, as cringe as this is, I only do it because I started it as a tradition when I was in high school. And I still do it every year, even though it's not as... even though it's not a real walk, you know, it's not as effective. But for me, it kind of holds its meaning. I like to think about the year that's just gone by, what I've achieved, and to be honest, I don't want to go into it, but I've achieved a lot, and I've had a very, very, very good year. Probably the best year of my life so far. I think that's the first time I've been able to say that in a long while. I think it's the first time I've had a year that I felt like was actually better than the year before, and I think last year was even better than the year before that, even though I was still kind of depressy doing this walk like I normally would be. But I think it's good that the sun's out in this game now, because I think it's setting a good tone, a good mood. Normally I would hear that bell, you know, at night time, and it would very much pass to the the Christmas Carol energy. Oftentimes I'd just sit in silence. Maybe I'd play music and I'd just walk down here at night in the dark. No cars on the streets. But I've got a lot of stuff that's going well for me this year, and maybe I'll have even more. Maybe this YouTube channel will kick off really well as well in 2026. There's so many new things that they've added into the game. I wonder what will continue into GTA 6. I wonder if this will be the last walk that I take in GTA Online like this. I've got other traditions as well that I would normally do on Christmas Day, but I'm feeling like doing it on Christmas Eve this year. Although it is technically Christmas Day past midnight. And those other traditions include watching some old Christmas specials by Johnny Fco, aka Appsro from Neebs Gaming. He made these stupid cartoons that, even though they're not exactly polite, they're still really funny and part of my yearly tradition. And one of them's called Santa's Last Stop, which you just need to watch them. And they're in like 240p because that's how long ago they were uploaded. I don't even think 1080p was like normal back then. And then there was also I don't know if I can say the word, so the P word for a Lady of the Night, Mickey Mouse. So it's P word Mickey Mouse 5 Xmas special, and it just makes me laugh every time I play, every time I watch it. I'm not even going to edit this video. I think I'm just going to keep everything in. I'll try and link those videos in the bottom. Moreover, I also watch a couple of other videos, and those videos I very rarely get through the whole thing, but I'll usually watch part 1 at least, maybe part 1 and 2 of the two different Cam and Seb videos from back when they were at GameStop. Now, if you've not heard of Cam and Seb, they used to do top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Now that might give some of you some flashbacks, because top 5 Skyrim mods of the week was one of the coolest shows if there's Skyrim fans out there, and Cam and Seb were really, really big back then. They've since gone on to form their own companies, or company called Double Jump Interactive or Double Jump Entertainment. Double Jump Limited, not sure. It's out there, and they're making trailers and doing all sorts of stuff with game companies. And I know that Cam does some wildlife photography, which is so interesting. And they've just grown up and gone past YouTube, which sucks for me because I'm a massive fan of theirs, and I really wanted to meet them one day, and maybe I will. I think that would be a really great moment for me. I'd like to see them hit it really big. Like, I know they're doing very well right now, but I don't know. Maybe it's just my nostalgia. It definitely is. I also watched their videos from their Cam and Seb YouTube channel from Christmas too, which was so dumb. Like I recorded the whole thing, and I tried to download it with a dodgy Chinese video downloading app, so I could edit them for them with my dodgy Premiere Pro back when I was a kid, and it didn't turn out well, and they never uploaded it, and I couldn't transfer it to them. It was just a bit embarrassing, but I think I could do a good job of it now if I was to edit it. That was back when people had a lot more faith in Bethesda too. People still loved Fallout 4. You know, Fallout 76 was fine, I guess. I think, when did Fallout 76 come out? I'll Google it as I walk. When did Fallout 76 come out? November 2018. So the stream that they did last for their Christmas special on their YouTube channel was 2019. So I guess no one was really talking about Fallout 76 because they kind of gotten over it by 2019 in December. Although it's quite popular now, apparently. Not my cup of tea, but maybe I'll hop back into it one day if I find it interesting. Although microtransactions are not my favourite, which is the only downside of GTA Online as well. It is very microtransaction heavy if you're not on PC, which luckily I am. So everyone kind of still had hope for Bethesda back then. Skyrim, I constantly replay, making just so many different characters. Most of the time not Stealth Archer. I used to when I was a kid because I thought it was really cool, not just because it was powerful. And I wasn't good at archery, so I felt good when I did do it right. I had some sort of disconnect when it came to shooting, be it arrows or otherwise. Let's see if I can cross this road. I'm jaywalking in America. Please don't shoot me, Americans. Oh my goodness, there is a pug. Oh yeah, they added animals into the online version. I think I'll just get back to Maze Bank Tower. I'm not going to record me watching the videos that I like to watch, but if you're curious, just look in the description and I'll put in all the videos that I like to watch on Christmas. Once again, I don't watch every single one of the Cam and Seb Christmas specials because they're quite long and I'm limited on time. But I do like to watch both of the Apsra or Johnny Ethco videos. If you haven't seen Duralius and Associates, it's so good. You might have seen the Chaotic Good Barbarian videos recently. And if you like those, you will like Duralius and Associates. Those are old Machinima videos, and they were just so good. I absolutely loved them. I might rewatch that at some point as well soon. But yeah, let's just walk up here. And I think 2025 for me is definitely ending as a year of hope, a year to look up to things. Maybe a year to be a bit anxious about some things too. I am getting a bit older now, like I'm 24, I'm not old or anything, but I don't know, it kind of feels like a big difference because I was planning on getting a motorbike this year, but those plans have changed, so the point is I can get those, I could get a motorbike if I wanted to. Oh, let's see, bloody Brucey ruined my no running streak. I normally walk to Maze Bank and it's quite sad because it's where the kind of corporate life is. That's why I'm not going to end it here. I was going to, but no, it sucks. Tinsel Towers, bring me that Deluxo. Seeing that actually reminded me I would often use the BMXs as well at Christmas, because that would just remind me of when me and my friends were in high school and we would BMX all the way from Tinsel Towers all the way up Mount Chiliad. Let's turn this off before I get shot by copyright. I think I'm just gonna loop. There's so much to do in GTA Online now. I don't even think I have any money. Yeah, I've got like 400k. It's not very much for GTA money anyway. Look at all these icons on the map now. It's like, I thought it was full when I last played, but you've got a whole alphabet going on now. Insane. Absolutely insane. Wow. I hear you can buy these big mansions as well now, which sounds expensive. It was funny because I actually remember playing GTA, I think either on Christmas or when it was snowing at least, with those friends, George and everyone. We went to LSIA airport and we met our first like good modder who gave us free money, and it was really cool, and we were so excited about it because we'd been absolutely grinding the heists and it was not doing it for us. So so we just keep playing them. And playing them until we could afford, like, you know, we got the armored Kuruma and stuff, and then we found that modder and we just got everything we wanted. We got Zentorno, probably the coolest car in the game. I don't care if it's not the fastest, it has the nicest style. It's got those cool exhausts on the back. There's just nothing like it. In fact, I'm going to fly over to LSIA now while I finish off this video. I think the important part of Christmas really is the hope and the anxiety. For example, if you take the baby Jesus, yeah, he is the hope of the world and he's going to save us all. But at the same time, can you imagine being, for example, Mary and kind of knowing that your son was going to be crucified or at least killed in some way to save us from everyone else? That's stressful. And I think the message of that is to really just fight through the anxiety and just do what's right. And I think doing what's right is a pretty tall order nowadays from all of us. And yet, even though none of us can seem to be great people, we scrutinize everyone else for every mistake they've ever made in the past or mistakes that they make currently. And I think we all do that while we're planning to make our own mistakes on purpose, you know? Because I think sometimes we do that. We do kind of plan these mistakes to make. And we screw ourselves over, or we screw someone else over because we thought it would be for the best, or just because why not? Sometimes it's easier to just be ignorant. Sometimes it's easier to make things hard, if that makes sense. To make things difficult. I think I'm rambling now, and I think the fact I crashed into that wall kind of proves it. But at the end of the day, I really just hope you have a good 2026. Maybe you will see this video on Christmas if I'm not going to edit it. Maybe I'll just upload it straight away. And I think it was this hangar, roughly, where the Titan spawns that the modder was giving us money. Pretty sure it was. What good memories. Now I've got memories to make in real life and not just in GTA. And so do you. So enjoy them while you can. And have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.